Hello, my beautiful warriors of love and light. For those of you who are drawn to picking number 11, perhaps you're seeing this number everywhere, whether it's on a clock or an address or it's just popping up somewhere. This 11 means it's time to embrace your authentic self. You're being guided to break away from the old ways and start your own journey into the unknown. Not necessarily the unknown, but to like somewhere you maybe something newer, something different than what you know. Um, it's possible that you've always felt like a black sheep in your family or in your friends, or you're like you don't think the same way as everyone else. Um, but the time is now to speak your truth and celebrate you. Know that you were born to shine your light and you are one with the universe. It's beautiful. I'll put this here. I premeditated and pre-shuffled and picked these cards randomly. I don't usually look at the cards, so it's going to be a surprise just for me. Remember, these readings are timeless. You can come back and you can pick all the other cards, all the other numbers as well. So I'm just going to do a little brief reading here. Number 11. Ooh, the Magician in reverse. The Two of Wands. The Ten of Wands. Interesting. The Four of Coins, which is the Four of Pentacles. The Hanged Woman or man, and the Hermit. Interesting. The chakra card is Instinct, which is the 7th chakra, so the crown chakra. Oh, the Fairy Stone, Fertility, coming out for you. And Amazonite, Life Purpose. Beautiful. Let's look at this together here. Individuality, right? Let me look at this. So I'm feeling that with this Magician in reverse, actually exactly the card. It's like you're because the Magician like this is a very, you're powerful and you can manifest anything you want in your life. But in reverse is like you don't believe in your powers because you've probably been ostracized all your life, or you've probably been like set aside as woo-woo in your life, or maybe you've gone against the grain. So you have this lack of self-confidence in your manifestation abilities. And yet, it's like the Two of Wands is like, yes, she's like looking out. And there's the world here. And her choice, see like there's a wand that's hanging here, like leaning against the wall over here. But this one is near the world. There's like a camper van kind of. It's like, I want to do this. I want to speak my truth. I want to go on this adventure, or I want to shine my light. But yet she's behind the window, right? So she's like you, he or she, whatever. You want to speak your truth and you want to be your authentic self, but you're lacking this confidence. And yet the Four of Coins is like you have this power within you. Look, they're shining behind him. You have the power. You're not taking advantage of it. And you're almost like waiting. You're just pausing. You're just hanging off this tree and maybe expecting someone else to, like, it's almost, I feel like it's not like you're waiting for someone else to take your shine away from you, or to give you your shine. It's like you're you're not giving yourself the credit of how powerful you really are. Instead, you're allowing others to speak over you. You're allowing others to take away the shine from you. You're allowing others to get in your head. But your life purpose, which is the Amazonite, is to shine. It is to be one with yourself. It is to speak your truth, to stand in your power. It is to do, even if people think that you're crazy, God knows we've all heard this, if they think that you're not normal or you're not like fitting into the little box, well, it's no. You're here to do something else. Right? The fairy stone. It's fertility. You're here to birth your voice. You're here to birth new projects. You're here to birth new ways of thinking. And not to be afraid of it. Not to be in this energy of hiding and shying away from things, standing back and looking at things. That's what the hangman or woman does, right? She just looks at the bigger perspective, or he looks at the bigger perspective. But I feel like this reading is telling you, no, now is the time to embrace yourself. 11 is here. 11. If you see that, it's because your angels are always around you, and they're urging you to step outside into the sun. Shine, because it's instinct. Well, that's good. This is almost like the moon card. It's like your shadow self is emerging, is been there with you. It's overshadowing your light. And yet you're not listening to your gut. You're not listening to what's really inside you. And the 10 of Wands is like you're carrying this extra weight. You're allowing other people's thoughts and beliefs and patterns, and all conditioned, by the way, to weigh on you. And you're not believing it, because that's not who you are. You have your own ideas. You have your own thoughts, your own beliefs. You have your own standards. You are your own person. And the Hermit card is a beautiful card, because it's the Hermit is also something like go within, but you see she's holding a lantern. It's like lead the way. If it doesn't resonate by leading, you don't want to be leading other people, but lead your way. Stand in your truth. Stand in who you are. She's confidently holding this lantern, which is the light, which is who you are. I think, wow, we're starting this readings off really powerful. So, it's very clear to see. Number 11s, believe that you are source, because you are. Believe and shine your light no matter what is coming at you, because your truth is yours alone. No one can take that away from you. Listen to your higher self. Listen to your heart. Follow your heart. Stop following the mind, in the sense, stop following that ego that keeps telling you that you're wrong, because there's no right and wrong. Follow your heart. Go with your instincts. Love you. Hello, beautiful warriors of love and light. For those of you drawn to number 22, you may have seen this as 222 on your watch or your smartphone, or you've seen 2222, or you keep seeing the 22 number, or even 2. This card is giving you a message, recommending that you start tapping into your intuition. It's time to really start listening and honing in to what your soul is speaking to you. try to override the logical mind. I know how uneasy it is to do that at first because it really wants to win over you, but the results will amaze you. This card has also encouraged you to go within, step out into nature, listen to music, whatever it is that you find peace inside your soul, and however it is that you can find the stillness to go within. In doing this for yourself, it will help you with your relationships and partnerships too. Your team of angels always have your back. You got this. Let's see what number 2 has. This is a timeless read. Like I told pal number 1, you can watch all the numbers if you wish. You can come back. If you're seeing 77 in like a year from now, you come back and you can read to see what that, or watch the video again and what that means for you. I've premeditated, pre-shuffled everything. I don't look at the cards, so this is all a surprise for both of us. Let's go. 22. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Page of Pentacles. The Fool. The 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles again. Woohoo, that's funny. Let's put it underneath here. The 10 of Wands. The Death card. The Knight of Swords. I'm gonna do this because that's not the way I do it normally. So, let's see what crystal is here for you. The Crocoite. I've never heard of this ever in my life. Okay, we're gonna look at that in the book. Sexuality. Impatience is the chakra card, which is the throat chakra card. And you have the sacral card, which is the same as this, service. Okay, you intuitive souls. So number 22, what is going on with you? Well, definitely there is some change going on in you. Okay, let's look at the Crocoite. Sexuality. Ooh, I went right on it. Okay. It's a powerful and dynamic crystal only found in Tasmania, Australia. It is one of a kind, and its medicine deeply resonates with vibrations of life force energy. It works closely with the fire element, assisting in burning away any blockages that stop you truly living in the creative flow of universal energy. It deeply assists the transformation of any issue related to sexuality and activates the Kundalini life force energy in the body. It's time to open up to the powerful life force energy of the cosmos and to your own sexuality. The universal creative energy flows through you deeply at all times and is a natural part of life. Honor yourself as a divine and sacred sexual being. If you are uncomfortable or feel you have wounds about sexuality, seek the support and guidance of a professional who can assist your healing process. It is time to set yourself free and dance in the sexual creative energy of the universe in a positive light. Okay, it's like maybe some of you are feeling, if this came out, I'm feeling that some of you are, there's a blockage there. And they're suggesting to get this crystal. Maybe it's could be a past life trauma. It could be guilt. Maybe you work, because I see service here. Maybe you work as a nurse or a healer or a counselor, and you're and you work with people with trauma who have experienced this in their life, or they have blockages, and you need to heal them. Because the 10 of Wands is here is also, there's like a lot, there's Some of you have some have this energy around you of like fears. Interesting. So like, okay, so there's some of you that have experienced traumatic experiences, and there's some of you that are healing people in that in overcoming these awful experiences. And so those of you that are overcoming this, it could doesn't have to be only sexual. It is sexual, but it could be in love, or maybe you've broken up with someone. It has to do with like there's a lot of guilt here. There's a lot of deep-rooted issue, family relationship, and you're ready to move on because it's been heavy, right? The Ten of Wands is like this heavy energy. You're holding these. You've been carrying this with you throughout your lifetime. Could be many lifetimes that you've been carrying this with you, and it's like it's time to put a death to it, like put an end to it. And the Fool card is it's like you're holding on to this rope here, right? Which is that negative energy, or that trauma, or that blockage, right? You keep holding on to it, but the Fool card is like it's time to let it go. It's time to let go and fall where you may be, because the universe has your back, because God has your back, because Source has your back, your angels, your team, everyone has your back. Because you have 2 7 of Pentacles here, which I am feeling that for those of you dealing with this, you've already set the ball in motion to heal, right? 7 of Pentacles is like planting seeds and then patiently waiting for this to grow. But maybe you're feeling impatient about it because you set the seed, you set the healing in motion, but it's taking a long time, and you're feeling impatient about it. But know that once you set your intention for change, that things will move, right? If you take that leap into the unknown, the Knight of Swords is fast energy. He's there with you, and he's going to take you. He's going to help you, for lack of a better word, but kill that part of you that doesn't serve you anymore. He's going to fight for you. Know that you are in good hands, because the Ten of Cups is harmony in your relationships, in your family, with yourself. And it is intuition here, so you have these skills to understand this about yourself. And being highly intuitive makes you fall into the empathic bubble, right? You're probably an empath, and you absorbing these energies, and it's hard to step away from this energy, whether it's your energy, or whether you're a healer helping someone else through this. Or you don't have to be a healer. You could just be like just anyone who is dealing with someone who's going through this, right? And you're having to go through this, but it's so important to face these challenges or these traumatic events or these relationships that don't serve you, it's important right now at this moment in time to break free from that and to start listening to yourself and honoring your soul. So take the leap. It's time for transformation. It's time to start working, doing this for yourself. I mean, the Page of Pentacles for me, I feel like this may have happened when you were young, and that's what the representation of the Page of Pentacles. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. Whatever you're doing, the message is bravo for starting on your healing journey. If you haven't started on your healing journey, now is the time. Take that leap. Release the rope. Release the constraints. Release it, because it's just going to make you feel better and you're going to head towards the light. And know that your angels, guides, and whoever you believe in is always around you. You got this. I love you. Take care of your soul. Take care of your light. Remember that you are full of light and full of energy. And you can overcome all of this. Love you. Hello, my beautiful warriors of love and light. For those of you who were drawn to 33, maybe you see this as 3 or 333. This is your message. Communication. It's time to start honoring your truth and speaking it confidently. Step away from fear and embrace your knowingness. After all, you know what is best for you. However you know how to communicate, whether it boils down to what resonates inside you. So if it's through writing, speaking, dancing, music, healing, art, acting, whatever it is, however you feel comfortable in the communication process, share it with the world. Or if you feel like just keeping it yourself, do that. But this communication is coming in as a healing process for you. And 33 is, you know that your angels are with you every step of the way on this healing journey. Beautiful card. Okay, so let's see what it is you need to be communicating. Like I said to all the viewers, this is timeless reading. I premeditate and pre-shuffle, and I choose the cards without looking at them, so these are all a surprise to me and to you. 2 of Swords, the Moon, King of Coins, King of Cups, interesting, 6 of Wands. Oh, I didn't get that many cards in this one. Victory, Black Tourmaline, Bittersweet. All right, speaking your truth. So what I'm seeing right away is that those of you wanting to speak your truth or wanting to heal yourself or others, you're having a hard time with this on the get-go, because you have 2 kings here and a victory card. But there is this feeling of you not really knowing how to do it. That's what it is. Like she has her blinders on and the crows are around her and saying, come on, take off the blinders. You know what you need to do. Right? And the moon is here, and in this deck she's drowning almost. And it's but the moon is super intuitive and it's in one of, like, it's healing energy, but yet she's like regressing, not regressing, but suppressing, suppressing, suppressing her healing energy. And here the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles is like saying, hello, you have the power, right? You have the confidence, both very confident. They believe in their missions. They are like, he's more authoritative than maybe him, because the King of Cups is more romantic, but he's full of love, right? He's full of love. He's full of determination as well as love. They're very passionate about what they want to speak of. So this reading here is, to those who pick 33, is telling you to channel these energies. You have that inner knowing, and it's very strong and deep inside you. Yet there's this little part of you suppressing it. I mean, for those of you who have lived, who remember living thousands of lifetimes, and maybe, or hundreds of lifetimes, remember that we have been repressed. We've been repressing ourselves for that much time, right? Because we couldn't speak our truth, but now it's never been a better moment to speak up. Because victory is here. Six of Wands energy is like, whatever it is that you need to speak about, or dance, or draw, or paint, or write, whatever it is that you feel in your heart, it will bring success. And it's not necessarily monetary success or financial success, but it will bring you success within. It will make you feel like you'll feel weightless. You will be able to like express yourself finally. This is the message, is like, please express yourself. And you have the black tourmaline, which is very interesting because it's the protection, right? So don't worry about it. Carry this around with you whenever you feel like you need to speak your truth, and speak with integrity. Speak with integrity, but carry this around with you. It will protect you. It will protect any negative energy that's coming towards you. Wear it around your neck if you can. I always have one in my room at night as well. It's good for dreams, to ward off the bad dreams. But this is great to carry this around, because if you're going to be around people or situations that are not vibing in the highest of energies, and they're going to attack you or point fingers at you or whatever, this is great. But it's also even better is to start channeling these energies, these king energies, because it's your truth, right? And you need to stand by it and believe in it. And if this truth is helping you in your healing journey, if this truth is helping in other people, and people's helping, wow, what is going on? All these retrogrades, it's killing me. All this, if it's helping you healing others, please do this. Stand in this power. Bittersweet. Yes, that's exactly what it is. And it's interesting because this is the throat chakra card, which is communication. I mean, it will be bittersweet once you're able to release and let go and be yourself and remember who you are. But it's time to let go of the blinders. What do they mean? It's like, let go of all this comfort zone feeling. Let go of all this I should do, the shoulds and the regulations and the musts and the what you need to do, and the limitations, the restrictions. It's time to let it go. Let the crows like unravel that from you. It's time to come out of this water and start to breathe again. But breathe and speak through your breath, in the sense of speak through your fears and speak through these restrictions and voice what it is that you need. And it will be bittersweet. Wow, what a great read. All right. Pile number 33s. So, I hope this resonated with you. I would love to hear some comments or likes or subscribes. It would be great. And feel free to watch them all, because I'm sure at one point in our lives we're always going to see these numbers. Just come back and it'll always be on our channel. All right. Love you. I'll see you next. Hello, my beautiful warriors of love and light. For those of you who are drawn to number 44. 44 for me, whenever I see 444, 444, 444, it's always, you're guaranteed, the angels are around you, and they're like groups of them around you. They're all around you, protecting you and loving you. But the environment is interesting. This is a reminder to honor Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, in whichever way you feel is right for you. Like whether it's recycling, whether it's eating better foods like fruits and vegetables, buying only environmentally friendly products, growing a garden, connecting with her in nature, or even raising public awareness. By doing any of these, you're connecting to the divine and to the essence of your soul. Beautiful. And it's like the heart chakra card. Do everything from a place of love, and you will be rewarded. It's beautiful. Okay, pile number 44. So I've already premeditated, pre-shuffled, pre-selected these cards. I haven't seen them, so I'm excited to see them. Let's go. I think I got a lot of cards in this one, yeah, compared to most of them. 7 of Swords. The Devil. Ace of Cups. 6 of Swords. The Star. What an interesting mix of cards. The High Priestess. Your crystal is cooperite. And your chakra wisdom is dissipating. Interesting. Okay, let us look at these cards. I'm already getting some interesting energy from this. This is like speaking. Wow. So I don't know if whoever's watching this is very environmental, is very in the know of what's going on in this world right now. But I'm going to talk to you about that, and I'm feeling that this is this group here. The devil for me always has many different meanings, but in this sense, the devil for me is all these conditioned programmings that we've been forced to follow, I guess. It's the mind control, which is like very well like stated here, with him holding the human as a puppet, right? And us falling for it, almost following these, like they are all these corporations and all these governments who have led us to this Mother Earth being ill, although she's very strong, so she's lived millions of years, she can regenerate herself. But it's just the idea of this is here, and it's this group is like fed up. I'm feeling that. I feel like you're very awakened, you're very high energy. This is so like wow, and you're done. Like you're done with like you're like fed up of how they're treating the planet Earth. We're here to protect her. We're here to heal her. We're here to like help her grow, and yet we're like killing her, right? The Seven of Swords is like we're done. We're done with the lies. We're done with the deception. We're done with it, and we're like, heading to the sun, to the light, right? Like we will protest. We will march. We will speak our truth. We will do that. And maybe some of you are doing that, and maybe some of you are here are not doing that, but you're feeling that energy. Because the Six of Swords is like, yeah, we're getting on that boat and we're leaving, but it doesn't mean that you're leaving. This is a travel card, but it could be. It could be. You know what? I'm going to like Australia, and I'm gonna like fix this lockdown in business, or I'm going to like help Greenpeace, or I'm going to help people who are helping with climate change. I'm going to do something about it because I'm a star. I'm part of a very strong star family. And maybe you're going to do this. Maybe you're someone who wants to do this and is raising this awareness. And you're like known. You have a big following on Instagram or Facebook, or people listen to you. So your word is integral. Your word means something to them, and you're using that power of your word on the social media platforms, or when you're in a group of people, or however it is that you want to communicate. And this is beautiful, and like continue doing that. And it's the green card, which is nice, right? It is like come from that place of heart, of love. Come from your heart, because you know inside yourself, you know deep inside that you know what it is that you want to do with your life. Like I'm talking right now for the group that is super attuned to what's going on in the world or the environment, and because it's the Ace of Cups, it's coming from a place of love, and it's divine love. And this is your rite of passage, right? This is your, this is you fulfilling your mission in a sense that you're here to help humanity as well as help the earth. And you like, this is perfect because it's like this watching the television all the time and having them lie to you constantly. It's like it's dissipating, right? You're done. Like I'm done. I don't want to listen to this anymore. I need to go within and listen to my instinct. So that's one group. The other group is maybe your it's the same idea, but maybe it's not because of an environmental issue or because of that. It's maybe something, you're in a relationship or you're in a work situation where you're done. Like you feel like your truth is being oppressed and you or suppressed, and you feel like no one's really taking you seriously at this work or in this relationship, and you're like, I'm out of here, because really all you want is love. Maybe some of you are going to go travel because you made this decision to cut ties with something, and you feel like your rite of passage is to go somewhere, go to another country, go to another city, and live out your days with love and light. But I mean, listen to your instinct. Listen to your instinct, because listen to yourself, listen to your inner knowing. Because it's you who knows. Wow, that was an interesting read. All right, 44. So like I said, go ahead and look at other numbers. This is timeless, so I'll see you in the next piles, or I'll see you in another reading. Love you. Hello, my beautiful warriors of love and light. If you are drawn to number 55, you may see this as 5. You'll see a lot of 5s in your life, or 555. Or 555, whatever it may be. If you are drawn to 55, you're being encouraged to step away from your routine life and step into the unknown. Go on and pick up and leave where you feel you're being drawn to, right? So if your travel is out of the, but if travel is out of the question for you, uh, they're they're asking you maybe to pick up a new hobby, or rearrange your furniture in your house, read a new book, like do something out of the ordinary for yourself, like shake things up in your life. Um, you will be amazed at what opportunities will come towards you. I love this card, the 55. I want to tell you though, I premeditated and pre-shuffled on these cards, and when I was shuffling the cards, I have a crystal deck that I used. They kept telling me to just take out a specific crystal for you, and I was like, really? Oh yeah. So I had to go and get the this one for you. So we'll look at it, and that's the only card I know. The rest I don't know the cards. So let's see what the cards are. So adventurous people, 8 of Swords, 4 of Cups, the Hermit, the Queen of Wands, the 7 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Princess of Swords. That's a Swords and Wands energy here. The Creation and the Black Obsidian that they wanted so badly. The Shadow. Okay, so my adventure seekers, what do we have for you? Interesting energy. Okay, this is what I'm seeing right away. So a lot of you, some of you, I guess. Yes, so, okay. This 8 of Swords and this 7 of Swords, this 4 of Cups, this 5 of Wands. It's a very interesting energy here because it's very almost bored, right? She's like bored, and she's like trapped in some kind of relationship or a job or just within herself. Let's just take these cards, not for now. These 2 cards explains this whole thing, right? So you're in a situation that is not bringing happiness, like or satisfaction to you. So I don't know what it could be, but and maybe you have like that adventure is person inside you. You have that like travel bunny inside you, and yet you're feeling stuck in this situation or this relationship. And you're spending a lot of time inside within yourself. You're almost withdrawing yourself, and but I don't feel like you're liking this, obviously, right? Because if that's who you are and you're seeking adventure, then you're like, I almost feel like even with the 7 of Swords and the 5 of Wands here, is like it's not even you. It's like something far greater than you that's keeping you down. So there's something from your past that's holding you back with these 2 cards here. There's something, even like a conditioning, to always repeat that word, but it's almost like something that it's a learned aspect of your life that you just keep carrying with you over the years, or you're just trying to conform to something, but really deep down inside you just don't want to be that person. And yet you hang on, you hold on to these energies, and you hold on to this, and it's not who you are. Like, you are this. You are the Queen of Wands, whether you're a man or woman. You're this person who wants to raise her wand or the wand, like, and just like live in the moment. Like, oh, like go traveling, and oh my God, I found myself in this Tibetan. I saw this Tibetan temple. I went in, and they like made me sit around in this circle, and what, like, just do things, like be adventurous, find new paths, blaze new trails, right? Live live the cultures, go out of this kind of life. And yet there's some of you that are in this life, and you're choosing to stay in this mundane, and you're not listening to this. Like the Princess of Swords is like, go, just go. What are you doing? Just go. Like, there's no reason for you to be staying. And yet they maybe take this out, which is interesting. It's the shadow. The black obsidian for me is protective against negative energies. So, very interesting. So this is, okay, pal 55. You are living a life that is maybe not the way you chose it. But you're living this life because of what others might think, or because that's the way you should live your life. And in doing this, you're carrying all this weight, and you're carrying all this extra burdens. You're carrying other people's expectations with you, and yet you see the 501. She's like standing here, and they're all like around her, and she's like, yet you're alone in this, right? The 7 of Swords, you're alone in this, and you're holding on to those swords. What does that mean, the swords? You're holding on to those fears and those insecurities, and you're holding on to this comfort zone. But that's not who you are. And I love it. So it's like black obsidian is telling you, like, to get out of this shadow, right? There's like a light beaming behind this rock. It finds your light, which is perfect, because the hermit is like leading the way. Find that light inside you, and if you have to step away from this a bit, right, and then go into this, like go into peace, into stillness, to figure this out for yourself, then please do that, because you're meant to be on this lifelong adventure. You're meant to be exploring the world, enjoying every moment of it, getting fired up and ignited by like what's out there. The Ace of Wands is like that. Same idea as the Queen of Wands. Is going for it. It's just taking the risk. And like very confident, the Ace of Wands. She knows, he or she, you know what you want. You want to like hold that wand, and you want to like trudge up that mountain, and you want to go into the depths of the sea. You want to travel the world. And the Princess of Swords, like, I don't know why you're like thinking about it. All you just need to do is do it, right? That's the only thing. The only thing that's holding you back is your non-belief of yourself. So, like, again, like I've said in all the piles, it doesn't always have to be about travel, right? Adventure could be adventure going outside of your regular life, going outside of your comfort zone, and taking that job that you've always wanted to take. instead of just staying with the job that everyone says is really good. Be the lawyer, be the doctor, be the entrepreneur, but you're like, I want to be a tarot reader. Ugh, you can't do that woo woo stuff. Why are you doing that? No, right? Like, that's what I'm saying. Or get out of that relationship that's holding you down just because of other influences, right? It's time to start listening to yourself and to start going within and remembering the light that you are and igniting yourself again, finding that passion. YOLO, you only live once, but it's not even true, because you don't only live once, you live many, many, many lifetimes. So why don't you make this lifetime spectacular? Like, why are we so stressed? Why do we need to do so many things, or certain things, or status and blah blah blah? Why don't you just follow what you want to do and who you want to be? Because you're the creation, right? We always look to a God, a God, a God, but you are God. You are the source. You are the light. You are the divine one. You are the universe. So if knowing that you are that, then take that risk and do whatever the freak you want. You got this. Do it. Come on. We want you to take that risk and take that adventure, take that step up and get out of the boring, mundane, get out of the comfort zone. Because what's the point of the comfort zone? I don't understand that comfort zone anyways. Go out, enjoy your life, do whatever the hell you want to do. Who cares what other people have to say? And carry this black obsidian with you. That is for sure. I have this with me as well. When I go around, I have a lot of crystals with me all the time because you never know who you're going to bump into. All right, 55. Like I said to other piles, go ahead and choose other numbers, or come and see us again in 1 year. We're going to still have this reading up. You never know, because there's always different numbers that show up in our lives, right? Okay, I love you. Take that adventure. Go for it. Hello, my beautiful warriors of light. For all of these, we're drawn to 66. So if you see 666 or 6 or 616, this is the card for you. Are you drawn to healing others or yourself? Have you always wanted to pick up Reiki or tarot or homeopathy or counseling, even life coaching? The universe is supporting you, whether you want to heal others or heal yourself. They're saying it's no need to rush in to any decisions. So when this number shows up in your life, your angels are asking you to slow down and really listen to your heart. Here it goes. 66 is the Queen of Swords. The Five of Cups in reverse. Beautiful. The Sun in reverse. The Empress. The Nine of Swords. The Awakening Crystal. Nice. And the Completion card. Interesting. Okay, healers of the world. What do we have here? What is the 66 telling you? Okay. I mean, you have very powerful energies here. The Queen of Swords and the Empress. These two energies themselves are the Empress is a healing, right? She's a nurturer. She's always there for people to help them, and she's very compassionate. She's a mother, right? She's the mother of the card. She's maternal in the sense that she's there for her children. She's there for her friends, her partners, her family. But the Empress is also a very smart businesswoman. As the Queen of Swords, it's interesting though. The Queen of Swords is like polar opposite energies, really, because the Queen of Swords is super independent. She doesn't actually follow the rules. She doesn't. She's usually represented by a widower, right? Like someone who's like alone but strong, and she follows, like she leads her own way, right? She follows no one. And the empress doesn't follow anyone either, because she's an empress, right? But she's more caring and warm, where this is not as warm, let's say, right? Although, because she's more direct and more honest. But doesn't mean that this can be healing either, right? Let's be real. Because sometimes you need to be real with people. Whether you're a psychologist or a counselor or a life coach, it's not always about being like rainbows and unicorns with people. Like, you got to be real, and they got to know these things. Five of Cups in reverse is interesting, because the Five of Cups is like dealing with all this anxiety and stress, and it's like you're doing away with that. Oh, so that's what it is. Okay, wow. So you're helping people do away with this. This is what you're doing. You're healing people from all these heavy energies in their life. This is the Nine of Swords. It's also heavy energies, right? There's two things here though, because either if you're healing some other people, then you're healing all these people that are dealing with depression or despair or sadness or grief, and you're doing it in your own way, whether it's to be more direct or you're doing it in a more nurturing way. But the Sun in reverse is interesting, because the Sun is okay. So the Sun in reverse is that. So it's like having to give people counsel and having to guide people down paths that maybe they don't want to go, right? Is it's not an easy task to take on as a counselor, as a healer. But you're having to help them see the light. You're having them. You're helping them out of the dark, per se, right? So it's a lot of work, but it's your vocation, it's your passion to do it, and it's beautiful that you do it. And wow, it's so great. Look at this, emotional healing, awakening. So this crystal is saying that there is hope, right? So, or maybe if you're a healer, then maybe this is a good crystal to have with you. It's like a master crystal to keep this with you in your office or in your bag or in your pocket at all times when you're with a client or anyone, with other people in your families. Maybe it's a good to tame your emotions, to comfort others, because you help them put to bed their negative energies. You help them to put to bed their grief, their loss, their heartache. But if you're not a teacher, let's say, if you are in the process of healing yourself, these cards are saying that you're on the right path. And the Sun in reverse is saying the same thing, kind of thing. It's like, don't just continue the path, continue going to the light. It might be rocky, right? But that's life, right? You always have to go through the dark sometimes to see the light. And in this case, this is what you're doing. And the cards are saying it's okay, go within, find that nurturing cycle, have that compassion and love for yourself as you go through these bumps and holes in your path. It's okay. Love yourself every single step of the way. And if you have to be a bit more directional with yourself, or more straight with yourself, or more honest with yourself, then so be it. I mean, that you have to be that anyways, right? But these two energies are beautiful actually together, because they're helping you and guiding you along this path that you're on. This Nine of Swords, this is like, this will go away. This will all go away, right? As long as you look to the sun, as long as you try to look at the brighter side of things in your life. With every commencement, there's always a completion, right? So you're on the right path. Grieve what you need to grieve. Say goodbye to what you need to say goodbye to. Let go of all those anxieties or the stresses or the fears, or let go of all this manipulation and all these things, these lower density consciousness are just keeping you down, because the sun is shining. Even in the reverse, it's super shining, right? Carry this around with you. Go find this crystal. It will heal you. It will continue your healing process. Wow. It's beautiful. All right. It's very deep, this one, 66. I wish you well on this path of healing. Or if you're healing others, kudos to you. May we all heal. May we all come together. I love you, and I'll see you. And like I told to everyone else, you go ahead and choose other numbers. We always see all numbers throughout our lifetime. We're always going to have this channel, so come back and see 77 or 11. All right, I'll see you later. Love you. Hello, beautiful warriors of light. For those of you who are seeing this number, 777, 777, you're being nudged to open or strengthen your connection to God or divine. In whichever way you choose, whether it's prayer, meditation, silence, yoga, singing, writing, painting, however it is you wish. There's no right or wrong way. Follow your heart if you need assistance with anything. Your spirit team, which are their angels, your guides, the elementals in your life, lost loved ones and ancestors, they are always here for you. All you need to do is ask, give them permission to come in, and wait for it, because they're going to come in. But they'll never scare you, so don't worry about that. They're always here for you. They've been here since birth. All right, so I selected these cards. I have not seen these cards, so let's have fun. Let's see what this message entails for you. The Moon, how appropriate. The Queen of Swords. The King of Swords. Wow. The Two of Wands. The Page of Swords. Wow, lots of swords energy. The Knight of Cups. The Six of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. Beautiful. Agate. Healthy body. Workaholic. Anybody ringing any bells? Miracle. That's beautiful. Wow. You got a lot of cards. Okay, so 77. Are we tapping into our spirituality, 77? Let me see. Okay. So, like, these are our general readings, so I'm gonna I'm seeing a few things here. So one group is workaholic. Some of you are always working day and night, it could be an issue for all of your partners or relationships. It could be an issue, and you're very adamant about it. You're very like, you're not going to change. You just want to continue working, working, working. But you're missing out on tapping into your spirituality. You're you're coming head to head with something, because there are those in your life that are need you to be more present in love, be more, this is like a giving and a receiving, be more giving with your time and your love, instead of like putting your time in work, or like your job, or a hobby. Maybe it could be a hobby that you're so entrenched in that hobby that you're just not spending time with the people in your life. And you're not even like you're not even finding the time to have fun and celebrate life and look at life as the miracle that it is. You're just so busy. You're so busy. You're so busy that you're lost in yourself. And you might also be neglecting your body, your health. Maybe you're eating badly. Maybe you're not drinking enough water. Maybe you're drinking too much alcohol. Maybe you're like, you're so deep into your work that you're it's all about you, which is fine, but it's not fine, because we're not here on this earth to just be selfish in that sense, right? What is the point of working 27 hours out of a 24-hour, for more money, for more cars, for more houses, but then what, right? If you're not cultivating relationships with the people in your life, your friends, your family, new people that come into your life, then you're missing a bit of that emotional side of you, right? You're missing that celebratory side of you, the celebratory of your truth and yourself, the miracle side of you. You're missing out on love, because work and work, I don't know, it's just this is what I'm seeing in the cards. So I feel like the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords are two like controlling, kind of, almost, right? They're so like insistent and persistent of doing what they think is the right thing to do, and if that means working 12 hours a day and just tucking in the kids at night, okay, but you're doing a disservice to yourself and to the people around you, and also to your body, from what I'm understanding here. So the cards are coming in, and because it's a 77 spiritual, it's like, open yourself to the connection to God or the divine. Like trying to find that time. Try to, if you're so obsessed with work, make a conscious effort, 1 hour a day, 1 hour, or even start with 15 minutes a day, and go and meditate, or if you can, or just listen to music, or read a book. Just do something that takes you away from this, because the spirit team here is telling me that this path doesn't result in true happiness. The Two of Wands is like, take that other path. You've done your job. You've done what you needed to do. Now take that other path, and love will come in. You'll be like um, amazed by the miracle that is around you, that is you. When you start rejoicing in life and celebrating and loving life, when you start to bring love in again, and you start giving your time to people and receiving love, you will see, you will understand. You'll say, "Oh wow, why was I working so hard? For what? When I can have all this beautiful love inside my soul and in my life." There's a and there's another group of people here that I feel, it's maybe you're not working like 27 hours a day, but you're still not realizing the miracle that you are. The only reason I say this is because of all this energy here, the moon, the queen, and the king of swords. Um, I'm feeling in this group that you're kind of stuck in your ways. And I felt that in another group. I'm not sure which group it was, but that you're you've been used to living a certain way, and it's hard for you to see the other side. Or there's some of you that are uncomfortable with it because you don't understand it. It's not making sense to you, and it's making you fall into this kind of energy, the moon energy in this case. Like, it's almost making you go into a dark night of a soul. Like, you're like, oh my god, but I don't believe in this. But oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, I kind of like you. You're starting to find resonance in it. But there's this side of you that's no, silly. It's like woo woo. It doesn't make sense. What is spirituality? I don't believe it. I'm an atheist. You know, you have this side of you that's like, yet you're like, there's a side of you that's like, oh, wow. I do like respect it, and I find that they're, wow, imagine coming from a place of love all the time. That's a beautiful thing. And I do want to let go of all these constraints that I carry with me. Because when I do that, abundance will come in. Abundance of love, abundance of wealth, abundance of self. When I do let go of all these barriers, I can celebrate, and I can remember what a miracle I am. What a true miracle I am. So I'm workaholic, or the other one, or I'm feeling here is that the Page of Swords is here, and it's telling me you need to write your own story, write a new storyline. It's time to write a new narrative of yourself in this lifetime. And in doing this new storyline, you will attract more love in your life, or where you will open your eyes to the love that's already in your life that you're not seeing. You will attract abundance of wealth, of health. You will finally start to enjoy life. Let the control go. Let that shit go. Like, just let it go. So it's like the Two of Wands. It's like, choose the path. Choose the path that you probably wouldn't have taken. Because in your logical mind, it's like, no, that's the wrong way. But choose the path that is like leading you towards this miracle. Because like, whether you believe it or not, your angels have been with you since birth, and they are around you at all times. So if you need help in this journey, ask them and they will find a way to speak to you. And the way they do speak to you is through numbers, through objects, that feathers, through orbs of light. They nudge you, they whisper to you, they come in your dreams. Open yourself up to that. You will be awakened to the miracle that you are and to the miracle of this beautiful life that we are living. I encourage you to look into finding ways to better your soul, to heal your soul. You can look at our website, essensedivine.com. We have some sessions that we do. We have products that can help you. You can also send an email to us, info@essensedivine.com. I'd gladly guide you. Or look, or go on YouTube, go anywhere, like go into a church, a temple, a synagogue, whatever it is, your religion. Go somewhere that you could, or nature, just go into nature and sit there and find that center. Find you. Find who you are. You will be grateful for that. I love you. We are all light beings. We are all energy. We are all full of love. I'll see you. Come and join me on the other numbers if you wish, if you saw other numbers that resonate with you. That's it. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, my beautiful warriors of love and light. For those of you who are seeing this number, 888 alone as a single digit, or 888 or 818 or 808. Now's the time to ask for abundance in your life. Yes. Now's the time to override all of these thoughts of scarcity, lack, and poverty in your mind and replace them with abundance, prosperity, wealth, love, health. The universe has an infinite abundance of all of this for every single soul on this planet. All you need to do is ask and believe, and you shall receive. It's really simple. 888. Ask your angels, spirit team. All right, so these are timeless readings. I've premeditated, pre-shuffled, and pre-selected all the cards. I don't see the cards, so this is all new and exciting as much as it is for you. Let's start. 8 of Wands. Hello, 8. How exciting is that? 5 of Wands. Ace of Wands. Ooh, fire energy. And the 9 of Wands. That's insane in the membrane. That's a beautiful. So, fire. Maybe are there whoever's here, if you're a Leo, Saggy, Aries, this is like for you. 3 of Wands. Oh my God. 4 of Cups in reverse. Let's try this. Vanity. Interesting. Recovery. And the crystal is Libyan gold tektite. Manifestation. Wow, I couldn't have picked. Oh my God, this is crazy. It's awesome. Okay, abundance, 88 people. Let's look at these cards. I mean, wand energy. Wand energy is like passionate, it's dynamic, it's fast moving, although this one's not so fast moving, right? It's like the energy is blazing, creative, right? So those of you seeking abundance or working towards this, interesting, you got the manifestation, you can go ahead and manifest. Vanity, what is that about? Let's see what that about is. What's that about? Okay, so for some of you, you're working hard to get to make money or to bring in like aside from wealth, like or you're more wisdom or more love in your life. But you know, abundance usually is related to wealth, right? Um, somewhere we do, it's like Five of Wands is like competition, right? So competition, so maybe you are in a business that is highly competitive. Um, maybe you're competitive with yourself, but there's this vanity here, right? So the vanity is, why are you doing this business just for more money, more success, more fame? Or are you doing this for yourself or for humanity or to help others? Maybe you're in the makeup business or the beauty business, or you're targeting people who are like celebrities or CEOs, like people who are generally vain, right? I feel like they're telling you to be be careful. Like be careful on what you wish for, and be careful of the path that you're taking. If you're um, have a business, it's only set up to manifest money for fame or for empty success, then they're saying what? Like it's almost like you're even like you may have started this business and you're at this point where Four of Cups in reverse, where you're like you're bored of it. You don't even want to do this, right? But there's like some interesting cards here. So it's like tap into, like, go within. Nine of Wands is take that time for yourself in stillness and silence, and pay attention to what it is that's burning inside you. Pay attention to what your inner, your intuition, your inner guidance is pushing you towards. Because they're telling, it's like I'm feeling this energy is like you're wanting to change, like you're wanting to take that road, you're wanting to sail across to another avenue, another idea, another like changing your business or expanding your business that has a meaning to you. You want a business that is integral, it has integrity, right? Because slowly and slowly, it's like it's gone. It's gone are the days of this fame and success, and the success is fine, but that this recognition and all this glam, it's more about creating a business that heals, or creating a business that helps humanity, that is prosperous, but it's like it's moving with the wave of what's going on right now in the world, right? Healing Mother Nature. Maybe you create a business that's with seeds, growing your own vegetables and fruits, or you want to do a business that is again like a healing people. So I'm just feeling this. I don't know, and I'm almost feeling like that is how the abundance will come in. Is through this recovery of you expanding and changing direction, changing the pathway, going onto another avenue, another part of this journey because it will heal your soul as well. And really beautiful. Go ahead and get a Libyan gold tektite that will help you in the manifestation process. But it doesn't have to, like, if you don't have a business, let's say, this could be for a group that is kind of living a life of materialism, and you're done. You're done with the old ways of living. Of like, well, I have like wearing the best clothes and the best. You're like, you're at a point in your life where you're like, it's time to like minimize my closet. It's time to maybe stop eating certain things in your food that are not resonating with you, right? And in doing that, you can manifest and attract health and wealth and love to your life. But for every group, it's telling you to go within and to look and to listen to your third eye, listen to yourself, listen to your intuition, listen inside. Take that time for yourself. Take as much time as you want, because the more that you resonate, the more that you understand, the more that you know and listen to your knowing, the faster abundance will come. Because it's really in the knowing and in the presence of self, the belief of your inner light, that you will start to manifest whatever it is that you want, and to let go of all this vanity. These are like powerful reads, I'm telling you, as they get closer and closer to 99. Okay. All right. I hope this resonated with you. Like I said to them, all the other piles, go ahead and choose the other numbers that resonated with you, because we see always many numbers throughout our lifetime. We'll always be here, so just check our channel. And the messages I'm giving you is coming from spirit, and I'm feeling because the way of the world right now, the future of the world is towards more of a healing of humanity. So maybe if you're in business or you want to start a project, they're giving you some recommendations or advice as to like try to go towards that more a spiritual, or that doesn't have to be spiritual, but it could be like practical. But we are going to be heading towards sustainability, right? Environmental friendliness, health, but in an electromagnetic way, right? So that's all I have for you. I love you, and I'll see you in the other piles, or I'll see you next time. Hello, beautiful warriors of love and light. For those of you who picked 99, compassion, it's beautiful. It's everything that we need to have in today's world. So, yeah, so in the midst of this turmoil, you're being asked to be kind with everyone in your life and those you don't know either. No matter their political, religious beliefs, or lifestyle choices, we are all one. Try to look beyond judgment. Open your heart and mind to see the bigger picture. Try to come from a place of love, always. The more love and compassion you share, the more you align with the divine, God, or even your higher self. You're here, your team is here to enlighten and illuminate your path. This beautiful card, compassion. All right, so I've pre-selected your cards. I haven't seen your cards, so let's get into this reading. 99. Ooh, Five of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Page of Cups. The Tower card. The Nine of Swords. Let me put this like this. Azurite. Expanded Awareness. This one I got 2 cards, crystals. Orpiment. Success. And Impartiality. Wow. Compassion. Oh my God, I'm feeling something interesting about this deck. I'm going to run with it because that's what's coming like through me. So I'm going to run with it. So I have one group here that is younger in age, I guess. You're Gen Z or millennials. And they're asking you to be more compassionate. With your family or your friends or people that are older than you. Wow, interesting. I'm getting like advice for you, this group, to be careful with your words, because you don't realize that your words affect the people in your life. And your words create this feeling of lack or loss, or they actually hurt people. You don't have to be young, but it's because I see the pages here. But some of you in this group who are here, maybe you use your words to sting other people. And I'm feeling this, and it's like the Tower card is like, your words come out like lightning, and you don't realize the impact it has on other people. And they're asking you to expand your awareness, like look outside of your bubble and be more neutral, less judgy of others. This is also doesn't have to be with the young ones, because I think now in this time, even though it's a timeless reading, but right now in this time, there's a lot of this happening right now. There's a need for compassion, and a lot of people are pointing fingers. A lot of people are blaming. A lot of people are creating this dualities. Right, you're right, you're wrong. You're good, you're bad. You know, I'm good, you're bad. I'm right, you're wrong. But there's none of that, right? If you come from a place of neutrality and you accept other people's opinions and accept other people's views, even though you might not 100% agree with their opinion, but you can just accept it and move on, instead of sitting there and blaming them and trying to get your point across. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything at all. It just creates this kind of energy of chaos and conflict. It's like a continuous, like a breaking down, breaking down, and breaking down, and then you're just always here, like having thunder and lightning hit you all the time. Or you're always in this like Five of Pentacle energy, where you feel alone and you feel worthless, right? But if you had more love and compassion for others, and for even for people who don't believe in, who are believe in a different political ideology, or those who believe in a different who have a different religion than you, or whatever, it doesn't matter, because we're all humans. We're all one. We're all light. The time is now to stop shooting. Like if you go on Facebook, you go on Instagram, it's like, oh my God, the comments. Sometimes I'm like, wow, it's just so much energy for you guys to put all that hate and fear and rage and anger in comments. It's like, if you put your energy in that kind of environment, if you put your energy there, then you're depleting your energy, and you need your energy to keep moving forward, right? You need the light to keep moving forward, like a page of wands. But instead, you're just like the Ten of Swords. Is indicative of this, right? The Ten of Swords is like, enough. I don't want to hear these anymore. For me, this reading is about whether you're Gen Z, millennial, or any age group. I think it's for all the age groups. It's be more compassionate of all the people around you, people with different belief systems, people who are Democrat, Republican, or whatever. It doesn't matter. Those are just programs collapsing. Those are just like, it doesn't matter that. What matters is you and that other person, right? The energy, if you have the energy of love and kindness and compassion, and it's always swirling, then that is like you moving forward in success, in an expansive way. So I think that's the whole message here, is to come from a place of neutrality. Like, try not to judge others, try not to point fingers, try not to say you're bad, you're wrong, you're evil, because it's just energy that you're expending. That is, you're just giving away your energy to this. Go back to the basics. Go back and remember who you are. Remember the love and the compassion that you have inside you. Give yourself that love and compassion, and then give it to others. And you'll see that the world will change. The world will change because of this. Just one act of compassion and kindness and love is healing to that other person. Like, think about it. Like, pay it forward. Think of that pay it forward. Someone's yelling at you. Look at them and say, I love you, and I send you love and kindness. They could still yell back at you and say, blah, blah, blah. But you've just energetically shifted them, whether they know it or not. So let's switch this whole paradigm. Let's switch it around, and like, instead of like falling into this deep turmoil and chaos and conflict and mind control and manipulation and greed and fear that's out there, this protest, this like, come out with it from a place of love and compassion. Speak words of compassion. Act in love. Show your love and compassion. Because we are light beings and human bodies, and this is our mission. And we need to come together as humanity. We have to bring ourselves together to achieve pure love and freedom and sovereignty and free will and unity. That is the goal. All right. This was heavy, but this is important. I love you. Love yourself. Be compassionate with yourself. Even if you fall into this, when you say something negative to someone else, stop yourself and love yourself and be compassionate with yourself and move on. Love you. And go ahead and check all the other numbers. This is timeless read, so you can come back to it anytime you want. All right. I'll see you next time. Love you.